Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yo. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas. I had been down bad inside a dog tunnel, yo. Fuck them boys, I found out who my real partners. And who was only with me cause I had dollars. Never fucked a nigga, always stayed solid. Kept it real with niggas, never lied and always stayed honest. Love my bro so much, I never change on him. I don't wanna go and do the work, bring you the damn profits. Hustled on my own, I always did know how to sell product. Nigga ain't gave me shit, I grind so long, came from the damn bottom. Every nigga speaking on my name could have some real problems. We are not the same, ain't in my lane, I got my own column, yeah. Peeping shit, I'm seeing niggas fall back. You bitch ass niggas got me at the topic of the chat. You switched on me when you know you in business with a rat. And the boy that's like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that. The city see it clearly if I had to state of fact. You still fuck with a nigga that done got your partner. How these niggas talking only knew him cause it's slack. These rap boy need more streams, heard he put my name on wax. You ain't even believe, I ain't have to watch my back. It's niggas really talking, how you think we done got snatched? Nobody sent the kite, I sat in road waiting to get back. This shit didn't get off track, let's get it back on track. Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yo. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas. I had been down bad inside a dog tunnel, yo. Fuck them boys, I found out who my real partners. And who was only with me cause I had dollars, yo. Fuck, I paid the lawyers all the millions for. Just so I won't have to say a word that I just railroad. Niggas find it hard to understand though. Dog ain't put me down, I been locked down, don't know which way to go. Never get no statement or agree to take no stand on them. On whatever you niggas on it, trust me, I'ma stand on it. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit, I fell for it. On my P's and Q, because this time I be prepared for it, yo. Post shiny niggas throwing shade though. I can get on here, but I'm just chillin', just see how I go. But they say you want some smoke with me, ain't in my time zone. Any given day, I could just pop out one of them side though. Gonna eat too slick, you ain't gonna know which way I played. Shit too hot, I can't even put no money on. Pulling up, pop out like what the fuck you niggas said. Ain't with all that talking, it's the last time I'ma say it. I don't think I'm sick the way I keep popping these meds. I finally found out this just the way the devil dance. Had too many niggas round, I fed that bit my hand. I got too many folks to feed, you just don't understand, yeah. Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yo. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yo. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas. I had been down bad inside a dog tunnel, yo. Fuck them boys, I found out who my real partners. And who was only with me cause I had dollars, yo.
Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. How many people we got in here? 12 people tuning in. Let me let everyone know we are live. Back with another Asian stream. Asia on Tuesday was beautiful. We had some great positions. Looking to catch something nice again today. Nice little play again today. Let me get this up here. All right. Let a few more people tune in a second. How many people we got tuned in? Just dumping down with rain in Auckland. Oh man, typical New Zealand winter. It's pretty sunny here in Brisbane. I mean, it's not warm, but it's nice and sunny. What time? What's the temp today? It's 16 at the minute, going up to high as 21 today. So that's Brisbane winter for you. All right. So we'll start breaking down gold in a second. Gold has had some beautiful rejections on the daily. 4 hourly. Wicked out some massive support yesterday on gold. So really, really nice to see. I think we get some nice plays today. I do think this daily on gold, I'll share my screen in a second, guys. I do think this daily today can drive a little bit lower, create more of a bottom wick, and I think we could see gold potentially having a retracement higher later on in maybe the London session or so. Let me make this a little bit brighter. Boom, there we go. There we go, there we go. And people got 17. You can barely hear me. Oh, sorry, man. Let me try and turn it up. Is that better? Can everyone else hear me? Okay, it says it should be all good. It says it should be good. You guys let me know if you can hear me all okay. We got the coffee. We got the charts. We're in for a good day. I got some audio's fine. Cool, thank you, man. Thank you. I had some nice shorts on Nasdaq last night. Sitting up around 3,000 on the top step account at the minute, which is very, very nice. Having great, great progress. Aaron, how are you, bro? Hey, Miguel, what's going on, man? I'm good, thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm good, thank you, man. I'm all good. How many likes? We've got 8 likes, guys. Get 10 likes, I'll start sharing my screen and start breaking down the charts. For new people just tuning in, win rate for the month so far, we're sitting up very nicely for the month of June so far. Taking a good amount of trades. I had a week, maybe not last week, the week before, where it was very, very quiet, stuck to the plan, didn't really take too much. But yeah, we're sitting comfortably for the month of June so far. How many likes we got? 8 likes, 2 more likes, 14 likes. Look at that. All right, let me start sharing my screen with you guys. Trading view. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's start breaking this all down. So let me get this. So I'm just going to clean up all these levels. We just want to look at our relevant levels. And we'll start from scratch. What level is this here? Coordinates 1945. I don't want that. Is that 1950? Hopefully that's 1950. Yeah, cool. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. And we'll get rid of this. Let's just fully start from scratch. So for anyone who was on stream yesterday in the London session, we were pretty much mentioning that we wanted to be shorting down into this daily low here and down into this daily low here. So gold has been on this very nice little downtrend and grabbed a lot of liquidity yesterday. So anyone trying to jump in longs yesterday, probably trying to jump in long, stops below there. So they just got wicked out. And now we could see this drive a little bit higher. So now that we've grabbed the previous daily low, the previous high becomes a level of interest. We've got all this support. You know, the next level of support is pretty much here where we're bouncing at the minute. Call it maybe like around 1930. Seems like a pretty nice level where we're bouncing off nicely. You've got that support there, support there, support there, and you've got this resistance all the way back here, and you've also got that support there. So we had a nice bounce off that support yesterday, and with the current daily open, we have no bottom wick. No bottom wick at all on this current daily. So that makes me think we need to spike down a little bit lower before a potential retracement. So if we put our support on there, so you got that support, resistance, broke, support, support. So a really nice level right now on the daily. If we look at this on the 4 hourly, yeah, huge wicks yesterday. Like I say, anyone who's trying to jump in longs from here, they get stopped out as soon as it wicks out them lows. And look at that, price closes right back above the support. So it's very, very key. Price couldn't close below that previous low. Bodies closed exactly on it. It's no coincidence. It's a very, very key level. So we take a look at gold on the hourly, see what we can have coming in for today. We have yesterday's high, which is going to be a nice liquidity region here. I've just realized a lot of the zoom guys in. Let me get the zoom guys in. Alright, cool. Everyone's in. Everyone is in. Let me get zoom over here. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so This, let me get this up here. This high is yesterday's high, which is going to be a nice level that we can look to target. And I'll be even looking to target this high all the way up here. Now, I would love to see gold come back down and retrace into this level, which is kind of gives us a nice left shoulder, big head, and a right shoulder. So, in Asia, you know, if this is going to be the false move of the day, which Asia and sometimes London typically is, we could see Asia and London creep down into here, and then later on in New York, you could see gold have a nice run back up to these highs. So, in terms of what we're doing right now on the hourly, I mean, we just come close to. Let me just get my clock up here. So what time is it? 1 a.m. London time, 8 p.m. New York. So we're about 2 hours in. About 2 hours in. So hourly, slightly doji. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. See what's going on in the 5 minutes. So 5 minutes got a lot of noise. So if we were targeting shorts, we'd probably shorting down into this big left shoulder, big head, come back down for that right shoulder. So 5 minutes found that resistance. We just grabbed a little double top there, which is nice. Look at that, double top's just being wicked out, closed back below our level. Big rejection there though. So let's just see if we're going to get a closure soon to be able to take gold back down into some lows. They got a nice level there. And how many pips do we have into that daily bottom wick? Around 25. 25 pips, which is nice. Let me just get this up here. How can I play music for YouTube? I can't. So yeah, we could get some nice volume in Asia today. We had some nice plays in the Asian session on Tuesday, which is beautiful. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Robbie. Hi, Aaron. I'm a new sub from Adelaide. Just found you last week. Nice, man. Nice. Appreciate you tuning in, Dan. Good to have you on the stream, mate. Good to have you on the stream. Yo, Antonio. What's going on, man? Rohan, what's going on, man? The boys are back. Who else has joined in? We got. Look at this. We got 8 people on Zoom today. People are awake. People are awake. Trading Asia. How's it going, Blake?
Good, thanks. Good, thanks.
Good man.
Catch anything yet in Asia?
No, not yet, mate. Just jumping on. Just jumping on now, but I think we could get a potential little short lower.
Yeah.
Who wants to miss a bank? I know, man. I know. Did you trade US at all yesterday?
When I left the London stream, I put in a buy and a sell order, but it didn't get tagged. So
Good man. Good
I
man.
won't be in the London stream tonight or tomorrow either.
Oh, good, mate. All good. All good. Yeah, I think we short gold down into here.
Alright, I better get back to work. I'll chat to you guys later.
All good, man. Enjoy your day. Talk to you soon, man. Alright. Do you watch EJ pair talk? Yeah, sometimes, man. Sometimes. I prefer to watch GJ. GJ gives me nicer pit moves, but yeah, we've got some great positions on EJ before, many of times. So EJ's been on an absolute crazy bull run. When was the last time I traded EJ back here? Where is this position? All the way. Was that? I think that was an Asian trade. No, that was a London trade. Where's the other positions? Here's some shorts, some longs. They're probably one of my best. That's probably one of my best trade in March was on this EJ play. We took this on Zoom. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous position there. And then we had that one the previous day as well. So yeah, EJ is good. EJ and GJ at the minute, you're just at insane historical levels right now where you're going to see a lot of manipulation and a lot of people trying to jump in shorts too early on Yen pairs. But when I'm trading Asia, I'm only really trading gold, man. I'm only really trading gold. But yeah, EJ is definitely a nice pair to trade. I say I definitely, depending on how many instruments you watch, EJ is worth watching for sure. Just gonna get this 15 close in 2 minutes on gold. So we've wicked out the highs. We have wicked out the highs, but we're also just respecting the support. Yeah, I had to go back to 2008. Yeah, 2008 is crazy, man. It's crazy. I know on GJ is going back to like historical levels from the fucking 90s. It's insane. So where you got EJ set, let's just hide all this for a second. So you got EJ trading at like almost 156. Yeah, you're coming into support 2008, which is ridiculous. And again, support here, 1998. Like all of this, look at this. 1984. It's just fucking insane, man. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So basically, start short at EJ and GJ for a next 10-year swing. Definitely don't do that. Look at this, yeah. GJ at support of like 180 to 181. Look at this. Back in 2003, 1999, 1997. Fucking, you got the resistance there, 93. It's just absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Really nice, like, was there any nice like trendline breakouts or some shit? Yeah, pretty nice. Nice breakout there, retesting. What a run. What an absolutely insane run. But yeah, just don't be one of these guys who's trying to be the first in the trade and trying to jump in short straight away. We had lovely analysis on GJ in the Asian stream on Tuesday, actually. Played out really well. We had this liquidity region coming up to spike out third touch of the trend line, then shorting into that liquidity as well, then ended up running, 200 pips, which is beautiful. But that's the plan of action on gold today. Let's get US oil up here. Nasdaq had a nice little sell-off yesterday. Oil had the run that we were expecting in London. We were watching this on the stream yesterday. We were looking for longs on oil up into this double top. And then it just triggered without us. Look at that. Wicked out that double top. Straight push back down. So lovely, lovely liquidity grab there yesterday. That was a lovely, lovely play. Running up highs into that liquidity. So there's a level where, everyone tries to jump in these shorts. Stop, go above the previous high. Looking for this big play back down. Boom. Get a nice little bit of profit. You get wicked out. And then you have the real move. So very nice. Very, very nice. Could clean that up down. So if anyone was on the London stream yesterday, you did catch the long into that resistance. And then the shorts back down. Very, very well played. Let's just watch this 15 closure on gold. So we just had the 15 closure. So let's start looking to see what we're going to do in the next 15 to 30 minutes. So 15 minute is rejecting the highs, also rejecting support. We've liquidated some highs, but we haven't liquidated any lows. So if anything, I more so prefer this rejection to get filled and come down into the support. Because you can see we've had this lovely liquidity grab into them highs, but we haven't yet liquidated any lows. So if we can get some intraday 5-minute breakouts, we have the possibility to take this low. You've probably got a little trend line coming up like that. Yeah, people probably trying to jump in longs. How's the 30 starting to form? Bigger wicks, a lot of wicks. So we're just grabbing the previous 30-minute low. But yeah, gold has a lot of noise here and up here. So it's in a very, very tight range. I don't know if anyone on Zoom, you guys traded gold at all yesterday. I personally didn't. I watched it for a little bit. But then power speaking, it just didn't actually really do that much. And you had huge, beautiful wicks here. So we are stuck within this range, which is 35 pips. Which is enough for me to trade. If I'm going to trade a range, it has to be minimum 30 pips. So with that range there, we still have the possibility to trade it, but I would like to see the 5-minute break a little bit more. Went to the gym. Good man. Good man. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much, right? It's a good shout. How did oil close on the daily, actually? Assuming its dailies now daily and weekly starting to flip back bullish again. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. breaking out, retesting, pushing high. Now this weekly on oil is going to be looking very, very nice. Yeah, now you got that nice bottom wick on the weekly to come and drive up into these highs and potentially all the way back up into this resistance in the next couple of weeks. Very nice. Back from New Zealand and at work. Sneaky zoom off the Saigon, man. How was it, Carl? Hope you had a good time, man. But it was cold. I'm supposed to be going to New Zealand in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I believe I'm going to New Zealand. Well, we haven't decided we're definitely going, but we think we're going to go. We've booked everything, but we're just trying to find someone to dog sit. So yeah, we're going on last week of July. We're supposed to be going. Beautiful, man. Freezing down south. Did the Hooker Valley trek. You'll love it. Oh, nice, man. Let me Google that. Sounds pretty sweet. Sounds pretty nice. Oh yeah, it looks nice, man. It looks nice. Yeah, it looks stunning. Yeah, I'd love to go down to South Island and just spend like a few weeks just like, you know, down in Queenstown, skiing in the mountains, trading, living the dream. Living the dream. Ah, for me. Parcel. Thank you. From Top Step. Nice. Just going to see if this gold's going to break this little support here before we can take a look trade. Oh yeah, Milford Sounds. I've heard of Milford Sounds. Sounds incredible. Mount Cook. Yeah, Mount Cook's the one you go skiing on, right? I believe. Yeah, it looks amazing, man. Can you go skiing in Australia? I don't assume you can. I mean, maybe somewhere. 5 minutes just because it's bearish, bit below the support. What we got? We got a little parcel here from Top Step. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, fucking hell. How's it going, man?
Yeah, good man.
You're on it.
Your cash withdrawal from Top Step.
Yeah, it's come in a box. Stacks of cash. You're on that late grind. Or was it 1:30 there?
Oh yeah, I set an alarm.
Nice, nice. Down here in Tasman, nice. What we got? Oh, we got a white hoodie. Some t-shirts. Another hoodie, nice. I need a hoodie. Right, Goldie, bouncing off that support. I really want to see it break this support. So we've liquidated the highs. We're bouncing off this support. I do think we're gonna break this and have a drive lower, but I want to make sure that we're not gonna get stuck in low volume. So if we break even around that support. So flip pair has just broken this little very minor intraday level, just currently retesting. Let me just get up. I'll probably be trading 2 contracts if I take something on gold today. Two contracts. Trading oil, or put trade on 3. Parisha and let me Google that before I butcher that name. Threadbow? Is that how you say it? Threadbow? Am I saying that like a fucking idiot? Threadbow. Oh, this is nice. What is it? Oh, it's in Australia. Nice. She looks alright. I expected there to be like, you know, some mountains but not a lot of snow, but this actually looks pretty good. Parisha. Oh yeah, this looks well nice. It does look nice. You can actually go full skiing in Australia. That's crazy. Yeah, sweet. Whereabouts is that? Alright, 5's going to break here. We've got 2 minutes till this 5's going to close on Goldie. Whereabouts is that? Oh yeah, nice. Very nice. Fuck, it'll take me a long time to drive. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna get we should get a 5-minute closure here on gold. Soon as we do, if we can get a quick top wick without liquidating this low here, we could look for something like this. So as soon as we get this closure, in 1 minute. Do you do mentorship? I have a trading community where we do this live every single day in the London session. As well, you have full access to my trading course strategy, and you know, one-to-ones and Zoom calls with us every single day, man. Yeah. So you just left a little double top there, a little double bottom. So if this 5-minute closes like this, quick top wick, I want to look for this quick short. Why is it saying that the stream's not good quality again? Why is it saying that? It looks alright to me. Has anyone watched part 3 of CoffeeZilla? I haven't yet. I want to watch that after. It's like 45 minutes long. Ah, oh, don't grab them lows. Ah, you motherfucker. That's what I wanted to short into. Let's just see how this is going to close. I still think I do think we come much lower, but this was my break-even point. But we're going to get this closure in 14 seconds. If we get a nice quick top wick, I may take a little retest short back down into support, back down into here. The next break-even point is quite aggressive, but it'll be here. So as long as we don't fulfill the lows of this range, I can still look for this short. Let's just see how it's going to close. I need this to pull up first to give me a top wick. Let's push it straight down. So this 15 is now starting to flip bearish nicely, filling in that wick that we mentioned. Pull up a little bit more, and we can start to consider some shorts. You know, we've got stop loss of like, you know, say if we get it from here, like less than 10 pips, which is beautiful. But the risk reward has to make sense. You know, I want to be playing it down into these lows and back down into 1930, which is still, you know, a pretty decent downside target. So we're pushing up nice and early on into this candle. Spike up a little bit more, and I would like this short. I probably should have started short, and then you just got that retest this level. If this can spike up a little bit more, how close did you just come yesterday? You're gonna do as dirty like you did in London? Less than a pip, close to my ideal short level. See if we can just spike up that little bit more. So you know what? I'm gonna actually take a. Let me just see. I could consider a half risk sell in a second, and then another half risk if we come back down and break the low. I haven't put it in just yet. I really wanted to see it just retest this little level. That's probably 5 minutes. Probably gonna flip bearish now. Yeah, now flipping bearish, re-breaking the low. Yeah, slightly annoying. Came very, very close to my entry. Very, very close to my entry. Fucking hell. Yeah, 0.6 pips from my entry. Let's just see how it's gonna go. Still got time. We do still have time here. We're only just coming up to halfway through this current 5, so you know you do want to start to see it flip quite soon. Or you can look for the sell on the break of the low, and you can just have stops here, which is also nice, but you come straight into the support quite quick. So I would prefer the more aggressive retest entry. See, stop loss, we take the break of this low. Doesn't need to be opaque. Just have it above this previous 5 minute, which is only 7 pips. Let's see, we're 2 minutes into this 5 minute. We're going to get the 30 close in 3 minutes as well. So you'd want to see this current 5 flip nice and bearish to give a nice strong bearish 30 close. Still half risk, yeah, Antonio. If we do re-break this, I'll take this at half risk and I'll wait to re-enter probably once we clear this level. But if this current 5 shows me signs of flipping, you know, if I was taking this retest entry, I would have wanted to see it start to flip bearish already, but the fact that it's stalling, I may just put in a 1 contract on the break of the current 5-minute low. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I got a sell stop in here now, below this low, for this to flip down. If it doesn't flip in this current 5, then the 30 is going to be leaving this wick at this support, and I'm going to wait for a little bit more. I think we spike a little bit higher, grab a little bit more liquidity. But if we do flip in this current 5, then amazing. I'm in half risk, and I'll re-enter once you clear this level. We got 1 minute till this is going to close. Bye. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see, we've got one more minute till it's going to close. You know, anything can happen on gold. But like I say, if we don't flip in this current 5, then we'll wait for this next 30 to create a top wick and retest before going low. It's got 50 seconds. If it doesn't flip in 50 seconds, we'll cancel the order. You have to wait 40 seconds. And stops will be, you know, in this current 5 above here. But if this current 5 doesn't flip, we may just spike up a little bit more. Grab a little bit more liquidity. Or if this 5 closes like this, the next 5 come up and grab this previous, which is the current 5, and then you can look for that pushback down. I need some more coffee. Okay, I need some more coffee in my life. Yeah. No, it's okay. Right there, 3 seconds. Okay, cool. I am cancelling this order on Goldie. Order's cancelled. This 5 didn't flip bearish, so I would have wanted to see, you know, this momentum continue and have a nice drive, but the fact that we're stalling, I think we need to spike a little bit higher. So we're just going to wait. So as soon as we come and grab this previous 5-minute high, we will look for the exact same setup, but gold is looking like it needs to grab a little bit more liquidity. So we bounced off that support. We did grab it. Yeah, it needs to now grabbing that previous 5, which is nice. The reason I'm being very aggressive, cancelling this order so soon, is because we are in this very, very tight range, and I don't want to try and predict too much in this range. The nice thing about this play is the stop loss is very tight and valid. You know, I don't recommend trading with a less than 10 pip stop loss unless you've been intraday trading for a while, but it's a valid place to put your stop loss. That's the most important part. Probably wait for this 5 to close. See how high this 5 is going to spike. And you probably get him like a 10 pip stop. I haven't put this in yet though. $37 people tuning in, guys. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Almost had a quick scalp there. I'm just gonna see a little bit more here. So this 30 just closed, nice and bearish. Yeah, so 30's closed nice and bearish. We've liquidated them highs. We've now broken this support. Just created a top wick on this current 30. In 3 minutes, we could see something. Quick question: how can you prefer sell stops over market execution? Because if this example right here, when I had this sell stop in below the low, if we don't come back down and re-break the low and we just keep pushing higher, then I don't get tagged in and I don't take the loss. So if price doesn't re-break the low, then I don't take the trade, I don't take the loss. But if price does re-break the low, amazing, you get the nice drive, especially when it's around a liquidity low. Whereas it can be quite common where if you take retest entries, it can easily break, retest, and just keep pushing higher. And it's almost like you're predicting that price is going to respect this level. But if it breaks the low, then it's the market's telling you it's re-breaking lows. So yeah, and then because it's happened quite often where I look at potential retest entries after liquidity grabs, and you know it can just retest and it can just keep going higher. And there's been loads of times where I'm like, cool, if it doesn't re-break the low and it keeps driving, then I don't get tagged, I don't take the loss. So it saves me a lot of losses. So we just create a top wick on this current 30. I'm gonna consider because we're now re-breaking the low, so you can market execute when it re-breaks the low. And I'll probably go in full risk because we've grabbed the previous 5. This can start to flip bearish. 30 just create that nice top wick, having that little drive lower. You know, we do have to be break even quite aggressive around these regions. But if we can catch a nice entry with a nice stop loss, you know, then we can be looking for like a 5 pip stop loss, which is amazing. Let's just see how this 5 is going to go. So 5 starting to close a bit doji here. Makes sense. I usually do market executions. I'll try sell buy stops. Yeah, give it a try, man. Personally, think it will save you a lot of losses. You know, there's a like I always say, you wanna be reacting to the markets and not predicting. So if you have your zones drawn up, you got a big level of support, and you're like, you know, the second price hits this support, I'm gonna buy. There'll be so often that the market comes into that support, you know, goes a little bit up and then just keeps driving lower. Whereas I prefer to wait for the liquidity grabs and then the breaks of the low. So I want to take this lower. But if price doesn't re-break this low and we keep driving higher, well then I don't take trade. Because if I was taking this right now, I'd now be sitting in drawdown. So because price hasn't re-broken the previous low, I don't get tagged in and price can just keep pushing up. I don't give a shit. I don't take the trade. I just cancel the order. So it's very powerful. It's something I've been implementing a lot into intraday trading, and it's massively improved our win rate. Like if we look at a lot of these, like let's just what do we have there? This was a 60 pip winner. Yeah, breaks the low, drives. Breaks the low, drives. Give me 2 secs, guys. This 5 minutes is going to close a bit bullish, so we're going to need to wait for the next 5 minutes anyway.
Okay.
2 jumpers and a t-shirt.
Looks like a nice jumper for me to wear to bed.
No.
That one?
No, it's not to wear to bed.
I'll put makeup all over it, so
No, you will not.
you know that it's mine.
No, you won't, Kate.
Can I see?
Yeah, that one. That's a white one. I don't know how long it will stay white for. And there's just a black t-shirt. This is just a
What's that?
the same but black.
Oh, what you're wearing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want him outside?
Yes, please.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day too. See, this is a right now. Right now is a lovely example of waiting for breaks of lows and using sell stops opposed to market execution. Because if we had taken this, you know, we would now almost be getting stopped out. The 5 minutes closed back above, so we didn't re-break the lows, so we wouldn't have got tagged. But if you take the retest entry, you're now sitting in drawdown and about to take the loss. But because we don't re-break the lows, we don't get tagged, we don't take the loss, we just cancel the order. So it eliminates a lot of predicting. You know, you wanna get your trading plan to a point of where you're just reacting as much as possible. You can have your trend lines, you can have your fibs, you can have your support and resistance, but the biggest mistake people make is they do something the second that it comes into it. Whereas for me personally, I can have my levels, I got my liquidity grabs, you know, we re-break this, I will react to that, but I will not do something the second that it comes into it. So, you know, like I thought this downside was going to come, but until we break my level, and then I can only react to that. So this 5 minute now starts to break back below. We can be looking for a short again where it stops above the current 30. If we start to re-break these lows, then we get a nice trade. We should get a nice drive. As soon as you re-break these lows, that's when you get the nice drive. You know, like on most of our plays, you break the levels, you get the top wicks. You take the break of the low, you get the nice momentum. You get nice momentum, nice momentum. So yeah. 5 minute, got 2 more minutes. What was this one? So what do we have here? 10 pips. What was this? 20 pip. When was this? This was it was Asia on the other day. What was this? 6 pip loss. Was this some break of the low? I think so. We just got stuck in low volume. Yeah, stuck in low volume there. Max point 16 pips. the lows and drive into that support. Very nice. Very, very nice. But if this current 5 does start to re-break these lows, we are going to look for this sell again with stops above the current highs at around 8 pips. What idiot am I? Running trading against the trend, MACD, EMAs, price action on the time frames, all because I saw my stock share side for this. Yeah, man, that's a lot of indicators, man. It's a lot of indicators. Pure price action for me. Pure price action, liquidity grabs, and intraday levels. So we got the 30-minute and 15-minute liquidity grab, and now we're just waiting for the intraday breaks. Look at that coffee, beautiful. How long we go? 1 more minute till this 5 is going to close. If this 5 closes nice and bearish, re-breaks these lows, we are going to be looking for shorts with stops above the current 30. We just want to make sure we're going to get some nice volume here. The only way that we'll be stopped out here is if we need to grab more liquidity because there's low volume. So 5 minutes, come back up, grab the previous 5 minute, wait it out. If it starts to flip bearish with good volume, we should have a really nice drive. And if we don't, then we just need to wait for a little bit more volume. Stock RSI works like a charm, especially if we 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute RSI trade done correctly. 78% win rate. Good stuff, man. Very good stuff. That's what we like to hear. Alright, so 5 minutes just closed. You know, it has closed back below our level, but it still hasn't closed below this minor support, so it's pretty choppy for time being. There's not a whole heap of volume just yet. I mean, you can consider aggressive retest entries on that, but your stop has to be up here. This is quite 30. How's the hourly starting to form? Coming towards the last 30 of the hourly. Hourly just grabbed the previous hourly low. You'd want to see it start to close back below this level soon. Uh, 15 closure is going to be soon. If we re-break the 15 low, then I still would like to short this. Even if you can come and re-break the current 5, you'll have a nice stop. Stop around 6 pips. Man, it's cold. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. See how this 5's going to go. If this 5 does start to throw signs of rejection, we could look for the break of this current 5. Potential half risk. I'll say what kind of risk I do put in. I say half risk because it's a little bit low volume for now. And I do kind of want to see a little bit more volume than this. But if we re-break this previous high, which looks like a liquidity grab to have the drive lower, if we re-break this and the closer we come to this, then I'm not interested in shorts just yet. But as it stands right now, you know, price has had this resistance, we've had the liquidity grabs, we've had that 30-minute bearish push, you know, we've reacted off this support, but it makes sense for this to have a drive lower if there's good volume. Otherwise we could just sit in this range, you know, we could just sit in this for the next however long. But if there's good volume, ooh, we're looking like we're gonna get a nice 5-minute push here. All right, I'm gonna have a let me see, half risk to risk. Yeah, I'm gonna have a half risk sell on the break of this current 5-minute low, and my stop is gonna be above the previous 5-minute up here. Let me just give it a little bit of breathing room. No, it'd be done there. Yeah, cool, fine. So we're gonna have a sell on the break of this current low. Same thing again though, if this current 5 doesn't flip and have a nice drive to give this 15 a nice closure, then we'll manage risk. But we got this in now. Looking like we're gonna get a nice push hit. I want this 5, this current 5, because this is the last 5 of the 30. Last 5 of the 15. I want this 5 to nicely break this support and truly show me that we're ready to break this level. If this 5 doesn't have the nice drive, then we'll just wait for a little bit more. Mm-mm-mm. 2-minute MACD flipping. Be careful. I don't trade it, man. I don't trade MACD. For the guys that were on the stream on Tuesday, I just posted the recap last night as well. So I recommend you guys go give that a watch. It was a beautiful session. Where is it? Let me share it with you guys. So if this current 5 doesn't flip, in the next 50 seconds we will cancel the order. Tuesday stream. How long we go? 30 seconds. It's not looking like it's going to flip in the next 30 seconds. I don't think there's enough volume just yet. So we are I'm gonna cancel. I would have wanted to see this drive already and start to leave a nice top wick. But the fact that we're stalling is we don't have enough volume just yet. We just need a little bit more volume. I'll probably wait for this now just to break down a little bit more. There's nothing worse than getting chopped in low volume. If we were gonna have the drive after grabbing these highs, we would have driven already. But the fact that we're stalling so quick, we're not ready just yet. Why is there a fucking fly on my screen? Wait, get off. Yeah, so 15. Still respecting this support, still respecting this resistance. We're gonna wait for a little bit more here. I need a little bit more volume than this. What time is the trade that we took on Tuesday? This one was about 2 a.m. London time, so in like 15 minutes. 2 to 3 a.m. London time is usually when you see the most volume in Asia. So if we do get that volume, amazing. But I need to see more than that. This I would have wanted to see this 5 drive aggressively, breaking this support and breaking this level for the 15 to have a nice body closure. But the 15 didn't break the lows and it's not really broken any highs. So it's a bit doji. Doji. GJ not really doing too much just yet. Liquidity below, liquidity above, but it's in an uptrend going up. Yeah, well if you look at the daily, so the daily has no bottom wick at all. So that's the reason that I want to short. I want to short into the daily bottom wick. Before then, later on in the London and US session, I do think we're going to have a nice push high. We had a beautiful rejection, but on this current daily, price has opened and pushed straight up. So we need to come back down and create a bottom wick. So that's the reason, you know, Asia's typically like the false move of the day. And then sometimes London can be, but between London and US, you usually get that turnaround 5 minutes drive and lower now. Yeah, 5 minutes breaking lower. I'm not gonna chase it just yet. I need to see more. So I probably want to wait for this little break of, yeah, this level is going to be a key level. $15 minute, yeah, it's doji. 5 minute flipping back up now. Oh, we're been on for almost not even an hour. Almost even an hour. Look at that 5 minute pushing high now. Beautiful. Like I say, don't break the lows, you don't take the trade. The fact that we didn't break this low in this current 5 is the reason I cancelled, because you can easily get triggered and then it rips higher. So this is nice. Grab at the previous 15 minute high. I mean, the safest bet right now, trading gold, is to wait for just a full breakout of this current range. You know, you probably want to waiting for a breakout of all of this, because you're going to get a lot of chop in here like this. You know, look left. You do have a lot of mess, but it would have just been a very quick little scalp. It's not off the cards just yet, but we need to see more. Probably going to wait for this hourly. This hourly, yeah. So hourly's grabbed the previous low. We grabbed the highs, close them back in the range. But yeah, later on in London and US, I think buying up into these highs on gold could be a good shout. Could be a nice play. Had a beautiful rejection yesterday. Lovely rejection, liquidity grab of these previous lows. Huge pushback up. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I didn't trade that yesterday. That was a lovely run. Lovely run. Look at that. Break back above the level, come back down, retest, re-break the highs, you get a beautiful drive. You know, just playing this range up into these highs. 50, 70 pips. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get some tunes on here. What have we got playing? Let me refresh this here. 5 minute closing back above the range. 5 minute closing back above. Oh, Mr. ICT is live. ICT himself is live on YouTube. What's he saying? Sharing some wisdom. He's still live? Yeah, he's still live. Nice. There's 38 people tuning on YouTube, guys. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Yeah, on replay mode, New York session, bring thousands easily on the 3 minute time frame, or losing 5 to 20 micros. Very nice. Very nice. So 15 hasn't actually grabbed the previous 15 minute high. So we've not grabbed the previous 15 minute high, we've not yet grabbed the previous 15 minute low. Just interesting. This high or low needs to be grabbed before this next real move. So that's going to be the key decider there. Ranging, yeah, ranging, man. Ranging so far this morning. But we got time. We've only been on for 15 minutes. We got time. Like I say, most of my trades in Asia, they come around 2:30. So on the June stream so far, we've had a trade at 2:30, 2:20, and then 2:15, which is pretty interesting. What was this one? This was a... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lovely play. Wait, what the fuck? Was that the right chart? Yeah. Yeah. So we're almost coming into our typical prime time. Prime time. Prime time. But yeah, YouTube guys, feel free to ask over any questions whilst we wait for this hourly candle closure. Any trading questions, trading, travel, life, whatever you guys want. We'll answer some questions. Share some wizardry before we get this closure. As soon as we come into this 2 a.m, we're going to be looking for some snipes. But remember guys, with the Asian session, you have to keep your expectations a lot lower. Like I said, you probably get on gold 50 to 100 pip moves in the Asian session, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. So Tuesday we had a beautiful double in W in Asia. We're going to see if today, how did Asia move yesterday actually? I assume it didn't really do anything after that gold push. Yeah, it didn't do anything yesterday. So yeah, it could get a nice move. It could get a nice move today. It could get a nice move. Do you trade live or sessions? During the London session, we stream during the London session every single day. And in the US session, you know, I'm sharing any trades that I do take if we do take anything. But my personal favorite sessions is Asia twice a week and then London every single day, man. Every damn day. All these trades that have been shown here, every single one was taken on Zoom in the London or Asian session. Typically the London session. So we've had 3 losses this month, and the 3 losses have been kept very, very small. So trade management has been very, very well. My biggest loss this month has been 6 pips, which is fan-fucking-tastic. So we had some nice shorts there. Price didn't drive, so I closed my trades very, very quick when it doesn't do what I've set out for it to do and you don't get good volume. I manage my trades very, very well. Trade management is the biggest part of the plan. Well, not the biggest part, but one of the biggest parts. So 5 minutes closing back below. How much experience do you recommend before joining? I'll get the foundations. You know, I never push it or sell it. You don't want to just be, if you're brand new to trading, I have plenty of free content on my YouTube channel. Plenty, like hours and hours of content for you to watch to understand my style, the way I trade. You know, many of trade recaps. You know, every single stream that we've done on YouTube is on the YouTube channel. We've had amazing positions. We've had some winners. We've had some losses. You know, I don't know. I would just, as long as you have the basic understanding, you can, you know, pretty much understand what I'm doing right now. Whenever you're ready, really, man. Whenever you're ready. No pressure, no rush. We're not going anywhere. And if you want to tune into the YouTube live streams a bit more, understand the style, and see me do this live, then YouTube always free, man. Twice a week in the London session, twice a week in the Asian session. What R do you shoot for? On average, what was my average risk reward? Let's see, let's have a look at some trades. Probably like an average, you know, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. What was the one that we took on Tuesday? So we took this trade on Tuesday on this Asian stream, and this one was a 1 to 2. And the one in London, we ended up getting a 1 to 2.8. So that was almost like a 5R on Tuesday. Both these trades taken live. So yeah, I'd say on average like 1 to 2.5, 1 to 3, with a very solid win rate. And sometimes we could have runners that run a lot more. But both of these trades taken on Tuesday were closed full, right at where you see them. Close full at 20 pips there, and that was close full at 20 pips there. So we've had only 2 trades in this week so far, but 2 winners, which is always good. Alright, so 3 minutes till this hour is going to close on gold. Sick of getting up at midnight? Yeah, fuck that, man. Whereabouts are you from, Robert, I'm assuming you're from Australia somewhere. I'm watching all your videos on the last 2 weeks of lives. Thank you, man. Very confused. As in you're confused about my entries or the trading plan? What are you confused about, mate? Let me know. Let me know. How many people we still got watching on Zoom? 8 people tune in on Zoom. The boys are here for the Asian Bank. All the boys have got Asian FOMO after Tuesday. Harvey Bay, just north of you. Oh, nice. Let me have a look. Harvey Bay. I never heard of Harvey Bay. Oh, this is pretty nice. Harvey Bay. Have I been? Oh, this is nice. Where's that? Have I been Harvey Bay? I don't think so. How high up's that? Oh, nice. No, I've never been up there. Nice. I've only been up as far as Noosa. Harvey Bay looks pretty nice there, man. There you go. Gold is having that drive that we had anticipated. The Asian persuasion. See, that's the gold drive we wanted. That is the exact play we said was coming in, but we didn't grab the previous 15-minute high. So let's just see how this 5 is going to close. This is the last 5 of this hourly. So this current 5 changes everything now. So this hourly is probably going to get a nice strong bearish close here, which is exactly what we want. So we had kept our original order in. You know, we've only hit 5 pips, which is nothing. But if we now can break this level, this is exactly what we want to see. This is the last 5 of this hourly, and you've all of a sudden had this spike in volume right before 2 AM. So this is what we want. This is what we want. Give us this nice closure, Goldie. I'm a bit skeptical that we didn't grab the previous 15, but it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Now it's just closed nice and bearish. Give me a nice top wick. Oh, you motherfucker. Pull back up first. Look at that. You've had a beautiful close there. Lovely, lovely close. That's exactly what we wanted, but we didn't have the volume to do it here. But now you just had that drive. So the direction was exactly as expected. No, there's no top wick in this current 5. I can't jump in this. Oh, I have a top wick on top step. Fuck. There is our original entry. Our original entry was going to be here. Yeah, look at that. We would have just sniped instant, 1 to 3 risk to reward. But that's okay. It's not gone yet. This is the confirmation we've had. We've just had that really nice 15 hourly and 30-minute bearish close. Yeah, beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. So 30 could still give us a top wick to take this lower. But gold is following our plan so far. It's a beautiful push. Learning pips. Forex versus futures. Yeah, I trade. I'm only really trading futures now, man. I don't really trade Forex much anymore. Ah, Goldie. Motherfucker. That was the drive we wanted. Bondi Beach. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know if anyone kept that original order in. But man, that was the play. We just didn't have the volume and momentum to do it there. So very surprised we didn't just grab this high. But now we'll push it lower. Let's see. Yeah, that would have been lovely. What would we have just said? We just hit it in instant 15 pips, 0 drawdown. But it's coming into our prime time now. 2 AM London time, 11 AM Brisbane time. We still got time. So this 30's grabbing this previous support down here. And respecting it. I still think we need to come back up and grab this previous 5 before having this drive lower. That will be my next potential entry region. Will be right there. Come and liquidate that previous. Hey Aaron, what time in Sydney / Melbourne does the Asia Open start? My favourite times are now, to be honest. Most of my trades come within 2 AM London time, which is right now. 2 AM to 3 AM. But sometimes, you can get some early moves at like maybe 9 AM Brisbane time. I assume that's the same as Sydney. I don't know if it's the same as Melbourne. Melbourne time. Yeah, same time. Yeah. So around 9 a.m. our time, man. Alright, so we just liquidated them lows. You know, if we were in this short, this is where we'd have to be break even because this is a potential liquidity region. But an instant reaction after grabbing these lows. It's pretty interesting. So we would have got, in hindsight, we kept that order in, we'd be out of break even right now. We would have hit instant almost 1.8 risk to reward. So we would have definitely had stops to break even. As soon as we grab them lows, potential liquidity regions where you have to manage risk. So now we've liquidated the highs and now we've liquidated the lows. So now it gets pretty interesting. 15-minute, it just grabbed all the lows. The 30 minutes also grabbed that previous low. You know, this is still respecting support right there. The hourly, yes, the hourly did flip nice and bearish. The 4 hour, have we created a bottom wick on the daily yet? I hope that wasn't the bottom wick. Ah, it was. Damn, that's the bottom wick we wanted to short into on the daily. So now that that's the bottom wick on the daily. So now we've created that bottom wick that we mentioned at the start of the stream that we needed to create. That's when things could start to turn around, which is slightly frustrating because whenever I see Asia open and have an instant push up with no bottom wick, I'm trying to short into price creating a bottom wick. So from the highs of Asia into that bottom wick, you know, you just had almost 40 pips, which is pretty nice. So let's just see how this is going to react. But now, yeah, like I say, now that the daily has the bottom wick that we mentioned on the start of the stream, and we're kind of, you know, creating this potential 3-pin pattern, and this is where things could get interesting. We could see spikes into daily highs. You know, we may drive a little bit lower, but we don't need to now. We don't have to. Anything can happen now. But that was a beautiful call this morning. You know, we called that move down, a tiny move, just called it down very, very well. It's a shame we just stalled so quick prior, but it's okay. Shit happens. So 5 minutes close bearish, re-engulfed, potential fake out confirmed. You take the re-break of the highs. It's 15, got 10 more minutes, 15 is going to close. 9 a.m. interesting, yeah, because I've got it marked on my charts for 10:30 a.m. I just keep missing the morning moves on crypto. On crypto, I'm not too sure, man. Crypto has a mind of its own. But for me, trading gold, yeah, around. Sometimes you get a move at like 9:30, or most of my trades, you know, for this month so far in Asia have come at 2:30, 2:20, and 2:15. We've had all wins in the Asian session this month so far. Well, I mean, it's like in one pip, it's basically break even. But yeah, they all typically come at this time. 15's looking good. Yeah, 15 is still looking good. You know, this 5 minute has flipped up incredibly bearish, so we do need to see a little bit more. The fact that we've had this huge drive down, had that bottom wick and now stalling, makes me a little bit wary. Maverick, I'm good, thank you, man. Hope you're good as well. Just joined, no trades yet, man. No trades yet. No trades yet. Very close, very, very close. We did have a sell order in for this move down. Well, we actually had a sell there. That was our second entry. You know what we just spiked there. Nice 2 risk reward in a matter of 5 minutes. But no, we cancelled that order because it's stalled and we just had that big push. But this drive came at like maybe the last 20 seconds of the hourly close on gold, which is what you see gold do quite a lot. Gold can look so bullish or bearish, and then literally the last minute to 30 seconds of gold on the hourly can change everything. Same as this 4 hourly on gold. We look at the 4 hourly from yesterday. The 4 hourly is an amazing time frame to trade on gold. You look at these hourly wicks. So you just put your support like that on that previous low. This 4 hour candle would have looked insanely bearish and I assume a lot of people were trying to short that. But you have to wait for them liquidity grabs and the 4-hour closures, and the 4-hour closed right back above that support, right back above that. So when that was looking incredibly bearish, I assume a lot of people were probably trying to jump in shorts. Yeah, look at that. See even the hourly wick all the way back up. Look at that hourly wick. That's insane. But that's what gold does. That's exactly what gold does. We just had it on a very minuscule scenario there, but this right here is exactly how gold likes to move. And these wicks can come literally in the last couple of minutes of the hourly closures. That's the reason that people either love or hate gold. But as long as you understand how gold moves, it can be great. So 5 minute could still flip up here, but I don't want to get stuck in these little ranges again. We've tried to break out. We've broken back into the levels. So let's see. We'll stay on for another hour. Stay on until about 3 AM London time. So 1 more hour. See how we go. But we did have a nice spike in volume there, which is good. We want to see that volume continue. We just do have to, you know, let me get my chart back up. We do have to bear in mind the reason we have been chopping a lot the past few days is because of this huge move. You know, we've had this huge move. Overall, you know, we still haven't fulfilled this, you know, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, which is still possible, whether it comes in Asia or not. This is what ideally I want to see. Something like that. Had that big rejection. I think it's time for us to come and grab some daily and weekly highs. Only can't trend scalp on the tube, man. Gonna replay gold on TradingView. Yeah, give it a go, man. Gold's amazing. I love gold. Gold's one of my favorites to trade. I could literally just trade gold. I pretty much have just traded gold so far this month. We only traded gold? Yeah, we've only traded gold so far this month. Haven't taken any GJ or yen trades this month. So yeah, we've had amazing trades. Every single one's trading gold. Excuse me. Fuck. How many people got? We got 39 people tuning in, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Asian sessions twice a week. London sessions twice a week as well. So we got. This is the last Asian session of the week, and then we got London tomorrow. Yeah, in the Asian session we do we're on a very good run at the minute. Very good run. So 5 minutes now, pushing back down. 15-minute still has potential to roll over. I would want to see a little bit more from this 5. Just grab the previous 5-minute low. We're going to close below it. Is 15 going to flip bearish? Or are we going to stall? We're going to stall. Where did I send the link before? Yeah, if you guys want to check out the Tuesday trades recap that we took, I managed to save some of the footage. hopefully my lights don't go out. We're finally getting some hard rain here. Texas weather's crazy, man. Ooh, 15's gonna start to flip here. 5 minutes chopped around a bit too much to jump in the shorts just yet. After the way that 5 flipped incredibly bearish, grabbed the lows and wicked straight back up. This 5 isn't giving me much confidence just yet. Not yet, not yet. Soon though, soon. So we're gonna get this 15 closure in 1 minute. See if this 15 is gonna have this drive or not. What's GJ? GJ's not really doing much either. I'm not watching oil. I don't care about oil. So you got that support there on GJ. You got that resistance up there. Very tight little range on GJ as well. 20 pips. See, you'd want this current 5 to close nice and bearish here on gold to get this 15 closure that you'd want to see to take it lower. But if this 5 doesn't flip bearish, then this 15 is going to close doji. Do you do all your analysis and trades on TradingView? So I do my analysis on TradingView, and then I'm executing here on the Top Step account. Here, man. See, we put our orders in. These all get done here, and then analysis is here. All right, so 15. Yeah, so that 15 flipped incredibly bearish and then has stalled straight away and actually closed bullish back above this minor support. So, to me, I cannot short gold just yet. Not yet. 5 minutes, you know, throw some broken back above the level, throwing some big wick rejections. So I cannot short just yet. Which is alright, we still got time though, we still got time. I've only been on for like an hour and 15, I'm not going to call it just yet. Five minutes spiking higher. No top wick in this current 15, just grab the previous. Some very choppy price action this morning. You know, I still do like gold to come all the way down to fill in the bottom of this range. But if we're going to do it worth doing shit like this isn't really what we want to trade. We want nice volume, nice drives. See, 15 just grabbing that previous 15. 5 minute has no bottom wick just yet. Grabbing the previous 5 minute highs. Broken this low level, retesting. The 30. Yeah, 30 flip nice and bearish. Stalling quite a lot. Still respecting the support. Gonna go there now. We're gonna support there. Support, broken resistance, fake out resistance, support. Yeah, that's a nicer level to watch. Just clean these levels up a little bit on Goldie. YouTube guys, did anyone take any trades in US yesterday? Anyone catch this rip back up, or anyone jump in early shorts? I didn't take anything in this yesterday. I didn't even take any London trades yesterday. Even London yesterday was very, very choppy. It's pretty expected after you get such an impulsive move back down. It has to correct for quite a while. But no, I didn't take any US trades yesterday. But it'd be interesting to see if anyone did take any trades in there. Let me see if our mate took a trade. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I am, and I have a 150k account, sitting up around 3,000 for the month so far. Balance on Top Step is 153,014 as it stands right now. Look at that, bouncing right off that support. Stalling. Whoa, what the fuck? My dog's going crazy. Alright, come on, Goldie. Give us some goods. Give us some goods. Gold buys. Maybe. I just want to see some more volume and more breakouts of this little range. Oh, Carl, I've just seen a Discord message. Thank you, man. I'm going to check that out. That looks nice. Where is that? Yeah, it looks sick. Oh, and Taz, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's a decent salary. Yeah, you don't need to make a whole bunch. I made when you're trading on these funded accounts, you can be a lot more picky with your trades, a lot more specific, a lot more patient. Made 112 on a gold buy yesterday, but it's by accident. Sounds like a pretty good accident to me. Sounds like a pretty good accident. But yeah, we're going to be live in the London session in the community again today. I need to watch CoffeeZilla after this. Is there many? Maybe you guys on YouTube know. Is there many other Asia trading streamers? I only do it twice a week because it's so hit and miss with volume. I don't know if there's any other ones. I know. Let me see who's live. No one. Five minutes looking back bearish. I watched DYJ Global. I never heard of that. Let me have a look. I've never seen this guy before. Nice. Oh, he does Asia as well. They do Asia? Yeah. 5 minutes start to see 5 minutes now flipping back bearish. 15's grabbed the previous 15. So now that we've grabbed that previous 15, I have to keep a close eye on this on gold. It's coming into our prime time trading sesh. So I do want to see how this 15 is going to go, because this is a nice. This 15 still looking nice to me. You know, we've broken this level. Nice 15 bearish closer. Yes, we bounced off this support, but we're also throwing some nice 15 wick rejections. Just grab the previous 15. So we want to see this hourly, 5 minute here on the bottom right, start to give me some signs of rejection. Signs that we're going to flip bearish and break this very minor support for this 15 to have this drive. So it's not off the cards just yet. I just want to be more convinced with this 5 minute time frame that we're not just going to chop. Yeah, I never seen DYG before. Is he Australian? Maybe he's Australian. Pretty cool. Good to see other streamers. He's in Sydney. Yeah, nice man. Nice. It's always good to see other trading people that are trading live, other streamers. You know, trading community is so fucking toxic, but I think it's cool to see other streamers. This chop is telling me 1 minute. Yeah, chop is a lot of chop. A lot of chop this morning. But I'm still going to stick to my hours. You know, I'm not going to just jump off. I've got to stick to my trading hours. Because if I jump off now and I come back and I see how to move within my hours, I'm going to be pissed. So I'm sticking to the plan. We'll stay on for another 40 minutes. We don't really get many trades after 3 a.m. London time, which is in like an hour. So we are going to wait for the next 40 minutes. You know, we've only been on for an hour and 25. And then after Asian session, if I don't catch anything, I pretty much just get off the charts, go for a walk, go walk my dog, listen to a podcast, get some fresh air, get moving, and then come back for the London session with the community. It's very important for you guys in Australia or wherever you guys are. If you're trading the Asian session, don't sit here and watch it, you know, for 4 or 5 hours a day. Watch it for 1 to 2 hours in your trading times that you know work well, and then once them trading hours are over, completely get off the charts, get off the laptop, get off the screens. Otherwise, if you sit here all day, you're going to be burnt out before the London even opens. It's very important. I assume most people in the YouTube chat are from Australia. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm interested to see, because what time? Oh, maybe America. It's half 9 in New York right now. I don't assume anyone's from Europe, because it's 2 a.m. in London, so most European places about 3 a.m. half 3. Chicago, very nice, yeah. What time is it, Chicago? You behind? Yeah, hour. So you're an hour behind New York. Yeah, nice. All right, so we've got 3 more minutes till this 15 is gonna close. Is this 15 gonna flip bearish? Grayland, am I saying that right? Grayland. Where's Grayland? Oh, Auckland. Yeah, nice man. Nice. I should know that. Very nice. Auckland, yeah. So you're 2 hours ahead of me. So you're what, 1:30 right now? What is the intraday play on gold? So the overall play on gold, and by the looks of it, it's not going to be plain sailing, but I'm pretty much looking to short gold back down into here before longing later on today and into London and US. That's the plan. I at the start of the stream, we had no bottom wick on this current daily, so I was trying to short into that, which is like a 40 pip move. But we have actually now created a bottom wick. You know, we may come create more of a bottom wick, maybe retest Tuesday's low, create a nice 3-pin pattern before driving higher. But yeah, the play is to take the false move of the day in the Asian session. So we got this nice left shoulder, big head, come back down for that right shoulder. We got the neckline up here. If we can break that later on, we could get a nice drive. But yeah, the play today in Asia is just some intraday scalps lower, but I'm not open to this common high. So yeah, 15 starting to flip bearish now. So 5 minutes about to close in 2 minutes. 15 was looking incredibly bullish. We've grabbed the previous 15. If we can get a nice bearish close here, we could look for sells with stops above the current 15. Game changing marriage chart. 9:27 in Central Florida. Nice. That's quite a nice time. It's quite a nice time. But I know a lot of you guys who are in Australia think that you have to stay up till 1, 2 a.m. just to be able to trade consistently, and it's absolutely not the case. You can make a very good living just trading the Asian and London session. Alright, because this 15 close is going to be key here. No offense, I see the 15 minutes completely oversold for gold futures. That's alright, man. None offense taken. We don't care where it's going to go. We're just going to react to it. No offense taken, man. I'm open to different biases and what everyone else sees. Absolutely. I'm just going to react to what price breaks or doesn't break. So this 15 was starting to leave a nice body, but now the 15 is closing back bullish. That's why we've got to wait for these closures. This is going to be the 30 close as well. Yeah, so 30's had that huge drive down. Very nice 30-minute closure. To go into an instant doji candle on this current 30 is unfortunately just a sign of low volume. 8 seconds. 8 seconds gold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, how's this current 15 gonna open? If you were shorting this, you'd have stops at only 7 pips. I'm not shorting it though, because the 5 minute, it just needs to break this minor range for me. It needs to break out of this low. But if you were an aggressive motherfucker, you'd want to see that previous 15-minute high respected. But I am not in this. Just in case anyone takes it, I'm not in. I'm just drawing it up. How you go, man? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you tuning in, man. 28 likes, guys. Drop a little like for the stream. Making that Asia bread. Oh, not today, actually. We have made Asian bread this week, but we haven't made Asian bread today. It's sunny outside. Yeah, it's nice and sunny outside. I'm gonna sit here for another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go enjoy the day soon, and then come back at about 4 o'clock. Do you see anything on GJ? Maybe a sell? Yeah, possibly, man. I'll wait for a breakout. I won't trade this range. You know, keep it super simple. And this is the reason that we're not jumping in sells or buys left, right, center on gold. Is we're just keeping it really simple, and we're just waiting for price to tell us which way it wants to go. So, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Okay, well, I was about to sneeze, but maybe fucking not. It can be as simple as just react to what the market's showing you. So right now on GJ, you have to react to this range. If you break to the highs, amazing, you could probably drive it up into here. You break to lows, amazing, you could sell it down at this double bottom. It's actually a pretty nice double bottom, to be fair. As long as, so someone may have to check, but as long as EJ didn't grab that double bottom, it's a nice liquidity region to short into. But overall, remember the daily on GJ is incredibly bullish. So taking sells, as long as it's just an intraday play, it's okay. But it'd be interesting. Let's just have a look. If this double bottom was taken on EJ, then disregard it on GJ. What time frame is on there? Hourly. What time is that on? So that was at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So 11 a.m. on Wednesday. I think it's completely different. Yeah, completely different. They usually correlate quite well, but this is completely out of sync in a minute. Oh, I'll get blocked up. But yeah, if you want to take anything on GJ, I personally just wait for a break out of this range. Let price tell you which way it wants to go. So if anything, you can't react to much right now. You have your support, you have your resistance. Could come and liquidate these highs. But as it stands right now, in order for you to trade consistently with a good win rate, don't do anything in whenever you see these ranges, don't do anything. Just wait. You know, obviously it's frustrating. You want to take trades, you want to be in positions, but don't force anything. Just react to what you're seeing. And what you're seeing on GJ right now is a range. So react to a range by doing nothing. The only time that you can really trade ranges is if price is at the high of the range and it's a 30 minimum pip range. Personally, you had me fooled on the sneeze. I had myself fooled on the sneeze, man. Is the gold trade active? No, man. Let me delete it. No, I'm not in this. I was just drawing it up just to see what the stop loss and stuff would be. But no, I'm not in this. I would be in the shorts at the 5 minute. Broke this nicely and closed bearish, but no, I'm not in it, man. I was just drawing it up just to see what it would be with a nice 3-pin pattern, as long as you don't break that. Like a 6 pip stop. But no, I'm not in it yet, man. Not yet. Yeah, I like my ranges for scalps. Yeah, me too, actually, man. A lot of people don't like ranges, but I love trading gold when it's in a range. As long as the range is clean and big enough, I quite like trading ranges. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe we're both weird. But yeah, I don't mind ranges. As long as it's a good, solid range, it can be good. I think gold has some great moves in ranges. Like we were in a range on gold all last week. Hey, what the fuck? Don't do that. Yeah, so like here we were in this huge range. I mean, it's like if you just play every time you come up into this resistance, into the lows of the range, there's a 300 pip range, which is huge. Look at this. Every time we have that aggressive push back down, consolidate, rips back up. Aggressive push down, consolidates, rips back up. Aggressive push down, consolidates, rips back up. It was just like, a lot of these moves on gold last week were pretty much all in the US session. What was that? US. I mean, I don't like trading ranges like this. Absolutely not. Like this range is shit. But if it's like a nicer range, like in the London session, like 30, 50 pips, yeah, it's nice, man. What goes up is that safe and profitable all day, and you know risky trades where you're trying hard. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. And it's times like this in the markets where, it's times like this in the markets where price is chopping and not a lot is really presenting itself just yet. And it's typically times like this where retail traders can't sit on their hands and they want to jump in a position because they want to trade. And this is why they end up giving so much back to the markets, because they can't control the addiction to needing to be in a trade 24/7. They want to get their hands involved, and I know what it's like. You want to take a trade, but sometimes you just have to take the markets for exactly what they are. If the markets aren't moving with good volume, you cannot control that. You can just control what you do when the markets are like that. And that's all you can do. So all you can ever do in the markets is just react to what you're currently seeing. If price is chopping, I would have liked to take a trade in the Asian session. Do I care if I don't take a trade? No, I don't give a shit. I've protected my capital, which is the number one goal in this game. So it's very important to learn. You know, this is one of the biggest things that I hope I get across on this channel is learning to react and not to predict. Every retail trader in this day and age is obsessed with predicting where price is going to go. But I'm only going to react to it. You know, once price broke this level, amazing. I reacted to that. Once we stalled, I reacted to that. And then once we stall again, I'm reacting to that by doing nothing. Like I say, this downside, I had anticipated that this downside was going to come in, but I could only react to it once it broke my levels. And then once it did, we tried to react to that, but then it stalled. But I didn't jump in shorts here because, you know, I was expecting that we were going to drive lower. I wouldn't take the short until we actually break that. And it's the same as the trade that we took on Tuesday. And that's why I highly recommend you guys check out the trade recap I posted before. Is we anticipated this entire move down in the Asian session on Tuesday. But we could only react to it once it actually broke my level. So once we broke this level, amazing, that was the confirmation. Then we react to that and then we take it down. So I wasn't trying to jump in shorts, you know, up here, expecting that price was going to drop. I reacted to it once it actually broke my level. Grabbed the highs, broke my level, amazing. I react to that and you take the winner. So all you can do is in this game is just react, never predict. It'll take people a while to understand what I truly mean in terms of reacting and not predicting. It took me a long fucking time to realize it. That, you know, that old school saying of the markets don't give a fuck about what you think. It's hard to understand what that truly means, because then you think, well, how can I do any technical analysis? But that's not the meaning behind it. And by me trading live like this, I show you guys this live, real time, real reactions, real trade management. Learn to swing trade futures. Yeah, I used to swing trade, man. I actually used to swing trade. All I did was swing trade. Up until middle of COVID, I stopped swing trading because the markets were so irrational, and swing trading was a lot more hit and miss. Yeah, so I swing traded for the first like 3 years of my trading career. That's how I was able to travel and trade a lot more. But since COVID, I've adapted a lot more into this intraday scalping, and I'm personally loving it. But yeah, swing trading is amazing. I highly recommend swing trading for people who are just jumping into trading. A lot more patience. You know, sometimes the 5 minute can look like it's moving fast, but you just adapt that. How long have you been trading, and how long have you been successful? So I've been trading for 5 years now. I started trading when I was coming out of university when I was about 22, 23, and I'm now 28. I failed at trading for the first 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years, didn't make a single penny in trading, not one penny. Then I got my first ever funded account back in 2020, August 2020, and then that's when I quit my job and I took the leap to go full time. And the rest is history. So full time for about 3 years, trading in total 5. Like I say, didn't make a single penny in trading, not one goddamn penny in trading for the first 2 years. So any of these Instagram, social media gurus who are telling you it's possible to become a full-time trader next week, they're fucking liars. And that's the only reason I do this stream, is to show you guys real trading in real time and show you guys the reality of what it is like to be a trader. So much bullshit out there, and I am certainly not afraid to tell anyone how long it took me. And I went through a lot of bullshit. I don't think it will take everyone else 2 years. I think people can do it a lot quicker, given you have the right surroundings, which I think there's a lot of these days. But when I first started, I spent the first year just going round and round in circles, course to course, strategy to strategy, thinking there must have been a secret indicator, a secret course, but it doesn't fucking exist. You just got to find what works for you, that you can see is consistently profitable by either someone doing it live or giving it the right data, and just run with it. It's very easy, you know, after like a year and a half, 2 years, to accept that what you're doing isn't actually working and drop the fucking ego. It's very hard to do. I had to do it quite a lot. But once you do it and you don't doubt yourself, then yeah, anything is possible in this game. Anything is possible. Come up to 3 years now. Good, man. Amazing. 3 years and you're still here grinding. That's amazing. 3 years is an amazing time in the game. You know, there's a lot of, if you guys listen to Chat with Traders, there's a lot a lot of big time traders that sucked at trading for years and years and years. But as long as you stick at it, you don't give up, you know, you're unlocking a career path that can give you freedom for the rest of your fucking life. So when someone says, well, it took you 2 years, like, fuck yeah, it took me 2 years. And guess what? If it took me 5 years, in 5 years' time, I could be a consistently profitable trader, making more money than I would in a 9-to-5 job, and being free and happy. That's the most important part. On our first year trading, like Thomas Carlo says, it'd be better. Dude's a fucking clown. All these dudes are clowns. Most of these people, not all people on Instagram are clowns. There's some good traders, but a lot of the social media people on Instagram are clowns. And I know because I've done it all. I went through an insane amount of trading courses, communities, loads of bullshit. I know exactly what it's like. Everything that you do wrong in trading that you think only you've done, I promise you I have done it many of times. No, it doesn't mean I should stop trying to hit a daily profit. Yeah, I never have daily profit targets, man. I never have daily profit targets. I take what the markets give me, and that's it. I never put targets on anything. Like I say, it's all part of reacting. Goes 15 on Goldie, 15 stuck in this whole range. First year, you're trading, you have to become one. Yeah, you just got to find your own path. Find what truly works for you. Find your own strategy, your own time frames, your own style. Swing trading, day trading, trading liquidity grabs like this, fibs, trend lines, whatever it may be. A lot of these strategies work. You just have to find the one that suits you and the one that you like the look of. Hopefully I inspire you guys by doing these streams to get more involved with day trading and scalping like this. Because this for me has been amazing. This is the best. Alright, so this 15 is just closed bullish here on gold. But unfortunately, we're still stuck in this range. So it's looking like Asia hasn't really done anything today. It's coming towards the end of my trading session. You know, we had a spike in volume. The 15 is breaking higher. But in order for us to get a high probability setup, we would have to wait for this 15 to close out of this range. And I don't think that's going to come in the next few minutes. But let's see. I think my biggest fear of going full-time trading is going through those moments when we don't make money. How do you cope with those moments? Well, I went through that in the beginning of my journey. You know, when trading was purely my sole income. Trading is still my only main income. Sorry, not only, but my main income. But I personally haven't had a losing month in the past like year or so. You know, I've had very close to break-even months and a little bit of profit, but I haven't had a losing month in a very long time because I've just gained a level of consistency. But don't get me wrong, a losing month is always around the corner. But you have to have enough capital behind you, enough funding behind you to know that, like, you know, if I just make 1 to 2% this month, I'm going to be able to afford my current lifestyle. But yeah, you don't want to go from getting your very first funded account and jumping straight into full-time trading thinking one funded account is going to solve your problems, because that's absolutely not the case. Sorry to dishearten everyone, but it's not the reality. You need a lot more behind you than that. But if you do get more behind you, and more importantly, you can prove to yourself that you are consistently making returns over 3-6 months, then that's amazing. Say if you have a 100-200k funded account, if you're making 2 to 3% a month, that is enough for you to be living a very good life. You don't need to make a whole heap. When I first started in trading, when I first took the leap to go full time, when I quit my 9-to-5 job, I was happy with making a lot less than my current salary, because I was free and I was happy and I was doing what I loved, and that had a positive impact on my trading. When I was in my job that I hated, I'll come home every day like, fuck this job, I just want to do this. That negative energy was reflecting on the charts. So as long as you have, like, you know, if you take the leap into full-time trading, have more behind you than one funded account, because you're going to need a lot more than that. You want to still be able to take the leap of when you go full-time trading to still stay, like, you know, neutral in the markets and not think I have to make money this month. Like, I never thought like that. I always knew that, you know, I got my degree. I had some marketing work behind me. I had something to fall back on, and it just gave me a peace of mind that I was like, you know what, if I fuck up, it's not the end of the world. Like, I can go back and I can find myself and I can go again. I'm doing FT mode to fund my personal account, but I still have backup capital note a month. Yeah, to start trading. Yeah, absolutely, man. Funded accounts. Yeah, use the funded accounts to build your personal. Absolutely. I just blew my phase 2. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Just make sure you got your strategy on dial. 2 years working, 9 to 5, traveling, midnight 3 a.m. Haven't made a cent yet. Hey, Robert, there's nothing to be ashamed of, man. That's good. That's what I like to hear. It's the fucking reality, man. This is why I don't understand prop firm challenges. They want you to pass 8 to 10% every month. Yeah, they're very difficult, man. They're very, very difficult. This is why I'm advocating the Top Step account, because Top Step are generally one of the best out there. No time frames, no unrealistic targets. Just prove that you can consistently make money with very fair results, and you could be trading up to 450,000, which is incredible. For scalping, you can pull 10% type of money even. Yeah, that's amazing, man. Yeah, 50k account. Have several of these, spread risk. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Yeah, 10%'s amazing. Very amazing. I have the fear of losing money. I have a big issue of not letting my trades run. Yeah, Robbie, that's again something that comes with time. One of the biggest holdbacks of most traders is having that emotional attachment to the money. You don't trade the charts, you trade your P&L. And again, that's why funding firms can be great, because you're not trading 6 figures of your own capital. You could be trading someone else's. But like I say, I would never go back to trading a funding challenge that has a specific time frame and an unrealistic target. We'll try Top Step after. Give it a shot. Yeah, give it a go, Antonio. I think you'll have amazing feedback, honestly. But yeah, learning to detach from the money. It's not something you can really teach. It's honestly just something that comes with time. You know, when I first started trading, I would see like minus $50 in a day, and I would fucking freak out. I'd be like, fuck, I've just lost $50 in a day. And then you gain $50 a day, and then you get used to seeing $100 a day, and then 500, 1,000, and you just mentally progress your psychology as you progress. But this is a difficult thing of when retail traders get started, is they go from having no capital to wanting to trade a 6-figure 100k account. But it's very difficult to be able to emotionally see them figures and be okay with seeing them figures and seeing that drawdown. To go from 0 to seeing a couple of thousand drawdown is going to screw anyone. You have to slowly get your mind to a point of where you can accept that. Like I say, when I first started trading, if I saw $50 in drawdown, I would fucking freak out. Now I see fucking $50 drawdown multiple times a day, and it's nothing. See $100, $200, $300, $1,000 drawdown. You train your mind to get to a point of just accepting that. You know, it's very easy to see social media people saying, you know what, I made 10,000 a day, and you think, fuck, I want to make 10,000 a day. But you have to ask yourself, are you ready to potentially see negative 10,000 a day? And if the answer is no, that's okay, but just be patient. You'll be able to, you know, psychologically deal with these numbers as you progress. Months like these, nothing but news and golden players. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. And even if you're up like 2-3%, it's amazing. I've heard that phase 2 is super hard. Could you go? It's exactly the same as phase 1, man. Exactly the same. No, there's no difference. It's just to prove that consistency. That's all it is. You need risk management and a rinse and repeatable backtest quality. Yeah, absolutely. That's all it is. Rinse and repeat with good risk management. 15 closing quite strong here on gold. I'm going to get this 30 close soon. I have lost a lot, then gained everything back, and then losing even more, and now I'm scared to lose everything. What should I do? Robbie, if you're trading personal, man, if you're trading personal and you're not yet consistent, take it out. Otherwise, you will blow it. And if you blow it, you'll probably quit trading. Remember, again, more capital will not make you a more consistently profitable trader. If you are not making money on a $100 account, having a $100,000 account is not going to make you a consistently profitable trader. You have to get that consistency. And once you get that consistency, then the world is your oyster. But you have to get that consistency first. Refine, yeah, refine. Don't. You shouldn't be worried. You shouldn't be thinking about making money in your first year of trading. And this is what it leads back to. Like I said, once you become a consistently profitable trader, the money will follow. Whether it takes you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. After that time, the money will follow. But if you become so fixated on making money now, you're just going to waste time. Focus on consistency and calling market direction well. That is more satisfying than making however much money. Top step only for futures. Yeah, it's only for futures. So you could trade gold futures. You could trade oil futures. You could trade NASDAQ. You can trade some Forex pairs. You can trade euro dollar, pound dollar. You can trade quite a lot. I think a lot of people are pretty new per se to futures, but it's way better than any FX brokers. Yeah, you can trade the futures of like euro, dollar, and stuff like that. Let me get it up here. You can trade NASDAQ. You can trade lots. So you got the S&P, you got NASDAQ, you got the Russell. You got the micros there as well. You got Australian dollar, pound dollar. You got the euro, Canadian, the yen, New Zealand dollar. You got crude oil, which we're intraday trading crude oil a lot more. You got gold there. That's mainly what we've been trading. We trade gold. So although it's the futures, it's the exact same technicals. So there's your foreign exchange futures. Ooh, look at that 5 on gold. Leave a big wick on that 30. Future the best instrument, hands down. Yeah. Elmer, how long have you been trading futures for, man? You seem like you're a pretty knowledgeable trader, which is great to see. Do you go live with other people trading? Yeah, Larry, every single day in the London session, man. You still living abroad? Yes, man. I'm living in Brisbane, Australia for the time being. It's my 6th year. 10 coach of 5, $50. How will I get back all of the losses plus profits? By not focusing on getting back the money. If you just focus on getting back the money, you're just going to go around in a vicious circle. With the access you have to trading other people's capital, I would just do that. What do I think of silver? I don't really trade it, man. It's I believe it's very similar to gold. Was it XAG? I don't really trade it. It's pretty different actually. I've never really traded it. Okay, you know, it's very similar in the way that it's pushed down. If you look at this on the 30, compare the two. So I had that big push. Yeah, I've never really traded it, man. I prefer just trading gold, but maybe it's good. I don't know. I haven't really traded it. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'm gonna wrap up here. We shared some great knowledge there, but the 15 is just stuck in this range, unfortunately, in the Asian session. So for me now, I'm going to close Asia, go for a walk for about a couple of hours, and then come back. I'm not going to walk for a couple of hours, but I'm going to go out for a couple of hours, and then come back with the boys again in the London session. So Zoom guys, appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you in the London session. We go again. But yeah, gold's just stuck in this little range. Cool. All good, man. Enjoy. See you guys in London. Bye bye. But yeah, YouTube guys, gonna wrap up there. I appreciate you all taking the time to tune in. We shared a lot of good wisdom there at the end. If you guys want to tune into the other live stream, I'll be live again tomorrow in the London session. But good trade management there. We had some orders in, but we managed our risk. Didn't jump in anything, didn't jump the gun. Gold is just ranging, which we cannot control. We can only react, and I'm going to react to that by getting the fuck off the charts. So I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. Remember, drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.